being completely disconnected from the result is what's going to get you there. And I don't mean literally not caring about the journey enough to put in the work or being like, oh, I have no real drive to do this, or I literally like don't desire this thing. I'm not saying don't desire things. I'm saying when it comes to goals that you have, and I always go to the gym because it's the most easy thing that you can kind of visualize. Let's say you're 90 pounds, basically where I started, and you're trying to just get your dream physique, quote unquote, right? So realistically, it's going to take a minimum of what, let's say 2, 3, maybe 4, 5, possibly 6 years to get there. And during that time frame, you're going to have a lot of setbacks. You're going to have a lot of things get in the way. You're going to have life get in the way of you possibly making it to the gym. You could get injured. All these things could happen, right? All of these things can get in the way of your goal, and you're already going to have to deal with the everyday stresses of life, X, Y, and Z, right? Look who wants to feature in the video. And the thing is, it's easy to get discouraged. It's easy to kind of, obsess so much over a goal that you start doing so much low leverage work, or you start doing so many inputs that are, one, not going to get you there, or two, going to prevent you from progressing. And like I said, I'm going to use the gym as an example. If you are so set on, oh, I just need to get 60 pounds heavier, or I just need to, gain as much muscle as possible, and you're not focused on, just doing the things that are necessary and doing so for a long enough period of time, but you're just like, oh, result versus process, system, whatever it may be, and you're impatient, then you could start getting to the point where you're lifting for freaking 4 hours a day, or you're doing 5 freaking sets, 10 sets, and you're just doing all this strenuous work. It's realistically pulling you further away from the goal because your muscles can only handle so much. And you would make more progress if you were to just do a lot less, but just more effectively for a longer period of time. So I hope you guys are kind of following me when I'm telling you guys this. And I see this in myself, right? The only reason why I've been able to show up to the gym week after week without ever missing a day, even when I was homeless, even when things were going terrible, even when, all this stuff came up, for years and years on end, I never missed a day in the gym if it was in my control, right? Obviously, you're gonna have things that come up that may prevent you from going there, like, I don't know, like a medical emergency, family emergency, whatever it may be. But in all the times where I could have chose to go to the gym or not to go, I always chose to go. And there's someone else who started going to the gym New Year's and they quit in January, right? So when you take me in this example, someone who's been going after this for about 5 years now and is like consistently going, showing up to the gym pretty much no matter what, and you take someone who is like new year, new me, and they quit a month in, one person, which is me in this situation, just enjoys the journey. He just enjoys the inputs that ultimately do lead him to having a better physique. But I'm not overly obsessed with just my physique and that's it, right? Like, I'm not overly obsessed with the results of the work that I'm putting in. I'm simply just obsessed with the work and I enjoy it. And that's why I'm able to consistently show up and have been doing that for years and years on end, and to the point where like I literally just look forward to it. And that's how you kind of trick yourself into just progressing for a long time, is enjoying the walk. Like, the man who loves walking is going to walk a lot further than the man who is just trying to hit the finish line, right? And we take the man who started in New Year's and gave up a month in. The reason why he gave up most likely is because he didn't see results fast enough. And this is something that a lot of people are going to deal with, not just in the gym, but just in life in general. Like, they go after something that's a big deal, that takes a lot of sacrifice, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of dedication. They don't see results fast enough, and then they give up. And then they rinse and repeat that same cycle, keep that same mindset in any and everything, and then ultimately achieve not much at all, or not nearly as much as they wanted to in their mind, right? So how do you disconnect from the result while also chasing the result? How do you still desire this result and like also not care about it, but also care about it enough to pursue it every day? That's the question, right? Because it could seem hard, or it could seem kind of complicated or even counterintuitive if you never heard this perspective before. But like I said, with me in that example is to just simply find a way to enjoy the work, enjoy the process, enjoy the inputs, and allow that to be the thing that you look forward to the most, not the result. Because when it comes down to it, when you're able to simply enjoy showing up and doing the things that you need to do, and you enjoy it so much that you do it very, very consistently, the results are going to come, like regardless. Like the results are going to come if you do this, whatever it is, the workout the right way, start a business the right way, you know, whatever it may be. Like if you show up and do the right things for the right amount of time, for a long enough time, and you stay persistent, you stay consistent, in pretty much everything, you're going to get the desired result. At least you're going to get very close to it, or, you know, get closer to it, if anything. And it's the opposite when you're just like, man, I just need this, I need this, I need this. And then you're just so focused on the result that your inputs start lacking because you're not even enjoying the inputs. Like the only reason why you're doing this thing is so you can get something out of it. And that's your problem. Sure, you want to get something out of it, but in your mind, you're like, oh, the only reason I'm going to the gym is because I just want muscle. I just want muscle. I just want muscle. Oh, it's the third week. I still don't have any muscle. Oh, it's the sixth week. I still don't have any muscle. Oh, it's the eighth week. I still don't have any muscle. I'm just going to quit. Versus the guy that's on his eighth week. He's like, dude, I showed up for 8 weeks. This is lit. Let me push myself as hard as I can today. You see the difference? And hopefully this is making sense to you guys. But like I said, in my life, and I've seen this in business recently, but in the gym very, very consistently, is that I just simply love the day by day. I simply love the process. I simply love the grind. Like when I go to the gym, I'm not going to the gym to be like, oh, I want to pack on 20 pounds of muscle tomorrow. I want to be shredded to the gills next week. Like, no. I show up to the gym and I'm like, dude, I'm going to push myself as hard as I can and I'm going to enjoy it. That's it. I'm going to try to do better than last week. I'm going to push myself as hard as I can. As long as I do that, okay, cool. That's all that I'm worried about. Never am I worried about, I'm not jacked enough. Of course, I can acknowledge, like, okay, I can be bigger. Okay, I can be leaner. So let me work towards that. And then you think about it once and then set your track, set your direction, and walk. But if you're sitting here like, and same thing with like relationships. Like if you go on a date with a woman, you're like, oh, I need this woman to be my wife. I need her to be my wife. She can't leave me. She's perfect. She's beautiful. I love her so much. She can't go anywhere. And then when you're on dates and hanging out with her, like you can't even be yourself because you're so focused on not losing this woman that you can't even be in the moment effectively enough, or you can't be in the moment enough to where you're being yourself and then you're just weirding her out and then you lose her. Versus if you're like, oh, this lady's great. If we get married, that's what I want. You know, so I'm going to do, you know, what I can. I'm going to respect her. I'm going to do nice things for her. I'm going to be myself. And, you know, if she's the one, then we're going to get married. And then just do that. And if you get married, then you get married. It's coming from a married man. Oh, you're not going to be like, oh, she can't leave me. Because then you're freaking at the dinner table and she's like, oh, how was your day? You're like, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's a stupid example, but this is applicable to everything. So I'll wrap it up because I'm going to start just freaking going off the rails in this video. If you want it, disconnect from it. If you desire it, disconnect from it, but continue to do the work like your life depends on it, right? Like, let's say your goal is to have your dream physique. Okay. Be completely disconnected from the result. Enjoy the process, the inputs, the things that you need to do in order to get there the most. Find enjoyment in that the most. And work towards this thing like you feel like you're going to die if you don't get it. I know it's hard to kind of, oh, how am I supposed to think like this but do this? It's literally disconnect from the result, find joy and enjoyment, and look forward to the process. Work in that process like the result is like the biggest deal ever. And hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, so I love you guys. Jesus love you too. And hopefully this helps someone, dude. I'm starting to enjoy making videos a lot more because, and this ties it all together, because I'm not posting content to make money. I'm not posting content to get leads. I'm not posting content to, oh, I hope someone books in a call on this video. I hope they click the description and book in a call to work with me one-on-one. Like, no, I just enjoy making videos. So I'm just gonna make freaking videos. And if people decide to work with me through organic content, great. If they don't, great. I'm gonna keep making videos because I like freaking making videos. See you guys.